he's got his packages and his alcoholic beverage, which would be considered juice in most Eastern European countries. So today while I was at work, I was blessed by the post gods, and I got a text from Mama Spooky telling me that I had 2 packages, which I was like, 2 packages? I ordered only one thing in the Vinegar Syndrome cell, and then I got home and I saw that, oh yeah, that's right, Massacre Video. They shipped the thing. About fucking time. I bought this July 4th, boys! But hey, it's Massacre Video, and at least I got it, and it's really light, because due to, I always complain in these videos, so if you're tired of hearing me complain, just skip to where I unbox. But due to the terrible exchange rate and also terrible fucking shipping prices, I was only really able to afford one thing. Not really afford one thing, but there was only one thing I wanted. Now, if they actually did announce Man Behind the Sun, I would have gotten the entire trilogy and probably spent way too much money. But since it's Massacre Video, well, we didn't get what we wanted. But at least we got this one, the one I got, which will be used as probably a review that's gonna come out pretty soon, because I need to finish this man's trilogy, I guess, just the 3 movies that got released from him from Massacre Video, and my camera doesn't want to focus because it's on automatic focus. I'm on a diet and I really wanted beer, so I got Sleeman Clear 2.0 Lime. It's the saddest fucking beer I've ever drank. This is even worse than Michelob Ultra. So, you get your typical Massacre Video packing peanuts. Oh, I thought I saw a sticker. That's okay, no sticker. Oh yeah, there is one sticker, but I think I already have this one. Oh no, I don't have this one. So a nice little sticker. So that makes up for the 2 months shipping process. And yeah, no, never getting Man Behind the Sun. It's Suicide Dolls. Of course you knew. When I said I bought it on the 4th of July, probably all of you knew that this was gonna be the one. So this is by Tamakichi Anaru, which I reviewed Tumbling Doll of Flesh and Women's Flesh, My Red Guts. So I was really looking forward to this one because yeah, I like the man's work. All in all, Women's Flesh, My Red Guts wasn't my favorite, but overall, you know, I really liked Tumbling Doll of Flesh. Kind of regret a couple things I said in that video, but you know, sometimes we make mistakes and we grow as human beings and we change our minds. So yeah, Suicide Doll actually sounded more like something I'd really love. They also released making of Suicide Dolls, which I wasn't sure what the fuck that was, and if that was just a making of, why are you selling it separately, you fucking jackoffs? But really happy to get this one. I know Massacre is a small company and everything, and they're doing their best. I have to roast them, because they roast their own fans. Ooh, they post memes about, where is Man Behind the Sun? Well, maybe if you're not gonna actually release the thing, don't fucking announce it publicly. Moving on to an actual company that cares for its customers, Vinegar Syndrome. And that was the summer sale. And their summer sale, the selection was kind of limited, you know, not everything was on sale, but at least, hey, we got an extra VSL, which anytime a VSL is on, it's actually good, especially for us Canadians, because yes, it's still pretty expensive, but at least it's more manageable, you know, the pricing and everything. And they actually have a shipping center in Canada, so, and they package their shit really well. Alright, I'm already really liking what I'm seeing. Alright, so this one I wanted since it got released. I just couldn't, you know, it was expensive. It's a 4K, which I don't own a 4K player, so that was one negative point for this. But my favorite era, maybe I should, there's a lot of light coming in. My favorite VS era was really when they released a shit ton of forgotten classic exploitation films from the 70s, and I really kind of miss that. Like, I know they still do sometimes, but they mainly focus on a lot of 80s and 90s, like, straight-to-video action films, which I couldn't give two shits and a fuck about. But, hey, this one was released recently. It's in 4K, and it's supposedly a classic exploitation film. It stars people that are people. And it's directed by a woman, which was really rare, especially in the 70s. Not really, especially in the exploitation movement, because the exploitation movement was actually really fucking progressive. That's why it makes me laugh when, like, oh, Black Panther has a full black cast. I'm like, yeah, Shaft did too in 1972. But yeah, directed by a woman. It has Phyllis Davis, Don Marshall, Tom Selleck. What the fuck? There's Tom Selleck in this? Okay, this is interesting. Really don't know anything. I've only heard that it was really good, and I think it was on sale. Oh shit, my knife. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't on sale. And this one, this is an oldie. If you've been a fan of Vinegar Syndrome for a while, this is a oldie. This was released eons ago. Like, this was one of their first release, exclusively on DVD. I buy this, and they'll probably announce a Blu-ray, because that's always what happened. August Underground. It's directed by Cirio Santiago, which is a very fun director. Directed a lot of classic exploitation films, especially one he directed some with Pam Grier. White Mama, Black Mama, I'm pretty sure he did. Anyways, this looks really cool, and I've wanted it for a while, and I think there was under 100 copies left, because like I said, this was released like years ago. Oh, and it pops. That's why Vinegar Syndrome is the best. This is a hardcore porn. For everybody who missed my hardcore porn reviews, this looks fucking weird. This is directed by Carlos Tobalina, and it's a 70s jungle movie craze with crime thriller overtones and copious amounts of X-rated action. I think Unbox Watch and Review did this on his channel. Which, by the way, if you don't know him, go sub to him. He's one of the best guy in the underground community. Anyways, this looks like a bizarre-ass porno, and I'm all about bizarre-ass pornos. Alright, this is the big boy. This is the thickums. The thick of it. So I finally, because again, this was way too expensive for what it was. And I think the 4K, I didn't get the 4K, fuck that. But New York Ninja, which is a film they reconstructed. So, from what I understand, and I can read the back, you know, you can read the back, pause and read it if my camera focuses. So from what I understand, this film was shot silently, and then Vinegar Syndrome rebuilt the thing, redid the editing, and then they hired a amazing cast of people I don't care about. Like I said, I don't care about action films from the 80s, but there's still, you know, Linnea Quigley that I really love, Ginger Lynn, Michael Berryman, and then you have Don the Dragon Wilson, John Liu. Okay, John Liu's the director. Anyways, this looks like a fun, good time, and at least this is 70s. And finally, because I bought 3 of them, and the first one I got shafted because it came in a regular case release. I don't want that to ever happen again, so I feel obligated to buy all of these. Well, it's not a complaint, okay? It's not like I'm saying that and I hate all the movies on them. Like, no, I wouldn't buy movies just because, you know, I needed all of them. I buy movies because I'm interested in them. So I love Giallos, and you okay, dude? Construction over there. I love Gialli, and it's one of my favorite horror subgenre, exploitation subgenre. And I love Forgotten Ones, so Forgotten Giali Volume 5. And plus, the art on these are always beautiful. It looks so good on the shelf. And they get individual releases. Like individual cases, not individual releases. If you run out of the limited edition box set, you only get like this case with still three Blu-rays in them, but like you don't get, you know, the individual cases. 9 Guests for a Crime, directed by Ferdinando Baldi. Doesn't ring a bell. Tropic of Cancer, which is also known as Reddit. It's directed by Giampaolo Lomi and Edoardo Murgardia. And then this one looks, just based on the title, this is my favorite title, White Dress for Mariale. And it's directed by Romano Scavolini. So that's what I like about these. I don't know any of the directors. The only one that got released that I really knew was the Sister of Ursula and Autopsy. I think I've heard about before, so I'm always excited to see like them releasing these box sets, because holy fuck, I love Giali, and I especially love, you know, underrated, forgotten Giali. So that was my unboxing. Pretty fucking long, but I'm a narcissist. Clearly I have a YouTube channel and I like the sound of my own voice. Also, did I mention that this is the saddest fucking beer I've ever had? It just tastes like Bud Light Lime, but even more sad and depressing. Like, it doesn't taste like summer, it tastes like fucking shotgun in my mouth. Anyways, have a good one.